Will AI create more jobs? AI took my hypothetical job. Um, you're just gonna have to deal with the sound in the background. But do I think AI is gonna make more jobs? I do, because it does seem like, right. I don't know. I think let's take both sides. My side, the side that I inherently just think is that yes, because you'll be able to do more projects with less people for less money, so you don't have to go get it approved. Or I don't know, you still have to go get it approved. Maybe let's take one step at a time. You have to, go get your projects approved on a certain budget. And I have to assume that at most companies, they don't like how high the budget is, and they probably always want it to be closer to zero, um, or negative zero because they want a profit. So hypothetically, you can try out more things with AI that you couldn't before because, one project needs 50 people at a budget of 1 million. And now it's like one project needs one guy with a budget of like, I don't know. I honestly don't fucking count my tokens. I think people that um, are too concerned with the token price, it's like complaining about the like taking the subway. Like, oh yeah, you do have to like pay for the subway, but no one's protesting the price of the subway outside. That's all I'll say. Everyone seems just fine in the city. They seem just fine with the price, even though it probably has gone up. But so I would think of the tokens like the subway, and it's like you deal with it. You make it work, you be efficient, okay? You don't be dumb. So yeah, you need one guy with for like $100, right? Like one guy, one project, one guy, $100 versus one project, 50 guys and $1 million, if not more. That might be like stretching it, but honestly, $100, that seems perfectly reasonable because I have, a Claude subscription is $100, so that's why I'm saying $100. I don't even know what these like corporate projects cost. They must cost like way more than 1 million, and they're wasting their money, I think. There should be so many things. There should be more. There's going to be, I don't even care what the other side is. There's going to be more stuff than you've ever seen in your whole life. And it's going to be stuff that you like. It's going to be stuff that you blast in the car. You don't have to be stuck with the things that they have on Spotify. You don't have to be stuck with the Beatles anymore. Okay. There was a period in my life, probably in many people's lives, where it's not just the Beatles. It's like you pick one artist that you really like and you just like listen to them constantly. Or you listen to like three people, like I listen to these three people because everyone else sucks. And I believe you. I believe you that, um, you everyone other than Ariana Grande, Sabrina Carpenter, and Taylor Swift, they all suck. I can totally understand that perspective. I can understand the I can understand the perspective where it's like I only like Morgan Wallen. I don't know anyone. I don't know any of the male artists. Um, Boy 123 that sings country music that all have the same name. I can understand that perspective as well. Everyone else sucks, okay? And you're really stuck. You're stuck listening to people that have too much of an ego. Connected to the what they see in the mirror, okay? And it just fucking ruins everything. And I feel like AI doesn't ruin everything. Hot take? Yeah, it is a hot take. Um, and I think the fact that I, as one person, I'm an idiot, bro. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I can read, I can write, I can speak English. Uh, I'm a fast learner, I guess. So I'm not like a complete idiot, but like I don't know how to code. I don't know how to do math. I don't know how to do science. I didn't get good grades on those things in school. I got decent enough grades because I had friends that were just know all the answers to all the questions, so they would like write it down for me. Um, I came in clutch, really. I didn't know what I was doing, but I can't do these things. It's just too much effort for not enough gain, honestly. Like, yeah, I know I could be rich, but like if I knew how to do math, but I don't think I'd be, I don't know, because if I could really try, but I think it just wouldn't be enough compared to the people that are really, really good at it, right? And I've heard that said about people who prolifically draw, make art with AI, that like drawing really, I mean, if you want to learn how to draw, I think anyone can draw, but I understand that it takes some people more time and a lot more effort, the same way that I can't do math and I have to spend a long time doing the math before I ever, even when I spend a long time doing the math, I get an F on the test. Like, like I don't know how, what happened. I don't know. Um, I studied all night and I still, why can't I do it? I did the exact questions last night and I still got a fucking C. Like, how does that even work? Some people must feel like that with drawing and with the AI. You don't have to learn how to draw. If you already know what you want to see, right? But you can't put that on paper, you know, same way that someone that I would call myself dumb for, not being able to do the math on the paper. I guess there's a little bit of dumbness when it comes to not being able to draw, okay? Because you just look at the thing and you draw, honestly. Um, so basically, I think that um, you're going to be able to have people that have a vision to do something. And the reason I brought this whole drawing thing up is because I never knew how to code. I always was into this idea that, oh, you can make things on the screen and they can be interesting and creative, but it's like all code, it's like all something. And people get paid a lot of money for it. I didn't think I thought that. I don't know what my interest was. I think I like the computer. I like to sit in front of the computer. So anything that's creative in front of the computer, I do enjoy. So coding was interesting, but I wasn't that good at it. And I didn't really know how to do it. I knew it from like an art kid perspective, which is the most psycho schizo perspective on coding, probably because it doesn't make any sense. It's just like, I don't know, copy paste. There's copy and pasting, but I know a lot of the actual computer people do that too. So I don't know. Like, there's no function to it. Like, if when I want to code, there's like no function to it. I'm just like, let's do something fun. Um, that's not a good review of my own work. But yeah, I never knew how to code, and now I don't need to know that much. But if I have a vision for what I want to do, and similar to how a person who can't draw but has a vision for what they want to see on the paper or on the screen, you can do that now. And I think the fact that more people can do more things means, I mean, what is the logical conclusion to that other than there's going to be more jobs? And listen, where's all the money going to come from to pay these people to do these jobs? That's a great question. Um, Apparently, it's not Bitcoin because there's only 21 million of them or whatever, and you can't distribute that. But I think that if not Bitcoin, then I think stable coins. I think they'll just make more money and it's all digital and it's like, figure it out. Do you want a lot of money or not? Okay, you do, then let's value each individual stable coin. Let's just make more stable coins and think that they're all valuable. Like, why not, right? Like, what is the point in not just being able to get free money, right? Like, just if the only thing that money is what we think it's worth, it could be worth anything. There's no rules. Like, there's no rules like physics has rules. It's more of like ephemeral rules, ethereal rules, and cosmic rules of belief. That's what money is. Apparently, that's what the experts say. I don't even say that. That's what they all say. They say the value of Bitcoin comes from what people think Bitcoin is valued. It's like, okay, what the fuck? That's cool. I like it. I like it. I like that it's all made up. Love it. Um, so I think there's going to be more money. I think there's going to be more jobs, and you're going to be able to get paid to do your more jobs at a level that you didn't even think, and you're going to have more things to buy than you ever thought you could buy. And now you actually have money to buy them. A big problem that I have is that I don't have the money to buy the things that I want, or go to the places I want to go with the money that I don't have. All that stuff. Everyone has the same problem. I know you do. I know you do. I know all of you do. I know. So everyone's upset that they don't have a job. The only reason someone wants a job is so they can buy their fucking Lululemon. Okay. The only reason they want a job is so they can go to Japan. And to replace the tire on their car, I guess. But don't even get me started with cars. Just like do things. You just want to be able to like do things and not worry, right? I think do more things and not worry is like what people tend towards, whether you want to be tortured for the rest of your life or not. That is where your life goes. It gets better. That's what they say. It gets better. It gets easier. That's the trend, is that everything gets better and easier. Like, I don't want to be born 50 years ago. Fuck that. I don't even know what was going on 50 years ago. Let's 2026 minus 50. I can't do that in my head. Do you see that? 2026 minus 50. That was 1976. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I could have, like, I'd be doing the same thing. I wouldn't be doing the same thing. There would be no fucking video camera for me to say all this nonsense on. I mean, there's no Bitcoin. There's no Nvidia, bro. There's nothing that I care about right now. There's no YouTube. There's nothing. Everything sucks. I think they had the fucking Vietnam War going on at that time. Like, less music, more music. We're gonna have more music, and we're gonna have more things. We're gonna have more things, and where are those things gonna come from? People having jobs or something having jobs. I mean, what? You think the robots are gonna do everything? They're gonna be like, get up off your ass and help me. Why would they not? I mean, are we so stupid as people? No, I don't think so. I mean, they are trained on us. I mean, we're not trained on ants or rabbits or dogs. We're trained on, they say they were trained on God, that we're made in the image of God, okay? And I don't mean to bring religion into this. But it's just a metaphor. Like, humans, we're not trained on things that are like, that we don't even know what we're trained on. People think that we're trained on the aliens, Like, people literally think that they don't even know, okay? So the fact that the robots are trained on us, I think, puts us in a special position. Okay, I think people should stop being so um, freaked out. Okay, like, you're not useless. Okay, I, apparently we're not. Apparently we're not very useless, and humans are all unique and special, and like, you can really use them. You can really use them to build an army. Okay, obviously humans are not packs of dogs. They're packs of humans. Okay? So stop underestimating yourself. There's going to be way more stuff. Okay? So Don't worry about it.